Ladies and gentlemen of Amebo. Good morning, afternoon, evening to you and yours. I know you have been wondering, President, where are you? President, where are you? The street is sleepy. You can't just be walking anyhow. You can't be gallivanting because you don't know where bullet is going to come and knock you. It's not yesterday. That YC, you go on a podcast. I tell you people last month that one podcast gonna do to Nigeria. One podcast gonna do because okay, what do they ask YC? I don't even know what they ask him. I said, look, his answer to the question is that there is an Olodo uprising. Hey. Olodo uprising. Ever since that moment, if I tell you, internet has been agog. I will be lying to you because it's not only agog, it's gaga. There is pandemonium. It's coming from left, it's coming from right, coming from center. It's like a big thing, moving thing, bullet thing in Europe. That's how the internet. Oh, I got giddy go because everybody just drop your opinion since yesterday. I said, what first happened? So in YC, as he talked that down on the podcast, we are platforming Olodo in Nigeria. Because as it is like this, all the people that are unintelligent, but you want to drag them along and bring them, you understand? So that they will not feel left out. As a result, the people that have Olodo, they are now too much. He now even go further. He mentioned something where we have a Pella culture. Now, YC do not say Pella equal to Olodo. That is not what he say. So Nigerians, you know Nigerians, they will add 2 to 2 and make it to be 4. Nigerians now can say YC say Pella is Olodo. YC is not the there's no way. Nigerians say YC, you call Pella Olodo. That is true. They say even me girl, I've been taking it that this Pella is an Olodo. He said this. That's why everybody now begin to call out Pella. They say no, it's not even going to only pell out. The segment is things like this. There is a list. There is a cadre. There is a levels of Olodo. You now begin to mention it. If you used to go that time, you will know there is different level. Nigerians now begin to say, hey, as it is like this in Nigeria, there is a different level of Olodo. But there is a master. There is a veteran. People now ask, who is the master? Who is the veteran? They say, Cubana chief priest. I'm not the one that said. I'm not the one that said. They say the veteran like this is Cubana chief priest. That man, Olodo. Yes, sir. It's not me that said. If he hang there, it will be good. They say, Edo State Governor. Mogbe. Somebody not even bring picture. Edo State Governor and Pella. They see that together. They say, this Olodo and Olodo raised to power too. Mogbe, Jesus Christ. And if internet agog, now begin to mention all that people say, this is a portable. Okay, this one is a master Olodo. Pella did not let it to rest. No, Pella now come outside. She now come outside and say, YC, is it because I did not invite you to my live stream? You are promoting your album. I don't can invite you to my live stream. That's why you have the nerve to come and call me Olodo. Even his wife, his girlfriend, his engaged. I don't know their title, so I don't think they have engaged. So his girlfriend now come outside and say, YC, why you be talking like that? That even she go to school. She come outside from school, but she still work. She say, she don't see work now. So how she not gonna become Olodo? Somebody now come outside and say, YC is jealousy. She be the last week, you go to Kata Efe live stream. Why you not call Kata Efe Olodo? In the middle of Kata Efe now come and say, he's not Olodo. He's an intellectual. Kata Efe say, he is not an Olodo. And if we everywhere go gaga. In the midst of all of this, that's why people now come outside to be defending Pella. They say, YC, what do you mean by that? That Pella, he has more money than you. That as it is like this, Pella is worth almost $3 million. 3 million USD. Meanwhile, YC, and then nobody even know your worth. That as this like this, if they choose it, there is an intellectual rapper. That is pay YC. Now, Olodo uprising content creator Pella. That is pay 3 million. As a Nigerian, who you gonna choose? He said all of this. One person now come and say, can you see you are proving YC right? Because they say, Olodo, that's why Olodo, you not come out and say, but Olodo have more money than somebody that go to school. Another school of thought. He's not saying, is it matter of whether you go to school or not? That there are some people that even though they pass through the school no pass through them. They are still Olodo. As it is like this, Olodo everywhere. They are fighting, throwing bombs, throwing bullets. Ladies and gentlemen of Amebo, internet, gaga. At this point, before we say what we allow them to now call me Olodo, sayonara.